Adolf Hitler. Recap. Hitler started as a young artist who was rejected from the Academy of Arts. He later joined the army and served at the Western Front in World War I. Got wounded in the Western Front and later joined the Nazis. Hitler rose to power through the Nazi Party, an organization he forged after returning as a wounded veteran from the annihilating trench warfare of World War I. By 1932, the Nazis were the largest political party in Reichstag, with no other leader able to command sufficient support to govern. President Paul von Hindenburg appointed Hitler Chancellor of Germany. Hitler's main goals. Hitler wanted to create a racial pure state, eliminating undesirable people like Jews, communists, and homosexuals. He also wanted to make Germany a major world power and recover Germany's economy. But what if Adolf Hitler had never gotten to power? Of course, we can only make a hypothesis, guesstimate, or an educated guess. But would the Holocaust had never happened? As I said at the beginning of the video, Hitler wanted to get rid of Jewish people. But there's no signed document that proves that Hitler made the Holocaust happen. If the Holocaust had never happened, 6 million Jews wouldn't have died. Jewish people wouldn't have been sent to concentration camps, forced to war, killed in gas chambers, or even starved to death. Without the Nazi Party and Hitler's ideology on Jewish people, the Holocaust would have never happened. World War II. Without Hitler in power, there would have maybe been no World War II. Without World War II, there would be no war economy. There wouldn't be massive deaths of millions of civilians and soldiers. The advancements in women's rights and roles in society that were accelerated by the war might have been delayed or even prevented. Much of the technology that was developed during World War II may have been delayed. Would World War II never have happened without Hitler in power? World War II initially started when Hitler invaded Poland. The invasion of Poland. Hitler wanted living space for the Aryans in Germany. He looked for ways to expand in territory. The start of World War II started when Germany invaded Poland. If Hitler's ambition wouldn't have been so big for territory, he wouldn't have invaded Poland. France and Britain likely wouldn't have declared war on Germany, basically avoiding the Western Front and Allied involvement. With Hitler's less ambition, there would be less harm to the world. His ambitions for Poland and getting rid of Jewish people. If Hitler would have been less ambitious, he would be less driven by his desire for Lebensraum, or living space, and territory expansions. Different authoritarianism. Maybe a different type of leader or political party would have risen to power. Maybe a different leader who focused more on Germany's economic recovery and restoring its place on the world stage without resorting to aggressive war. The World War II would have had significant global impacts. While the United Nations or NATO and other international organizations might not have been formed. Overall, if Hitler and the Nazi Party would have never gotten into power, the world would have been different and history would have changed. Thank you.